Hello and welcome to Java Programming, yet another episode where we are going to be discussing Leetcode question 744. Find the smallest letter greater than the target. This is an interesting question where you are given letters which is having each and every letter in the form of an array, and then you have a target. Say for example 1, we have the target is A, and we need to find in this array whatever is closest C, right? After that we have F and J, which is bigger than that. So here also C, so the next one is F, so F we have to find. If it is the same, then go for the next one, and if it is D, then probably F. C, D, E, F, then J. So F is the one here. And so given a list of sorted characters, let letters containing only lowercase letters, and given a target letter, and that is also find the smallest element in the list that is larger than the given target. And the letters also wrap around. For example, if target is say Z, then you have to go again with ABC, right? So it wraps around A to Z, and then after Z again A. It is in a circle. We have also got other examples. C, F, J, then go for G. If target is G, then J is the one. C, F, and J, and target is J. So if C is over, F is over J, then again it will come to C again. So C is the output. If it is exact match, then we cannot take J. We have to go with the next one in the loop. So how do you go about solving this? Again, we have start and end, 2 pointers. Start will be 0, and this will be length of letters -1. And then while start is less than or equal to end, keep going and find the midpoint formula. Start plus end minus start divided by 2 is the midpoint formula. Then we check if the letters of mid, is it less than or equal to target? Yeah, if it is less than or equal to target, then you have to move the start pointer, otherwise move the right pointer. And then finally return letters of start modulo length of letters. So let's go to Leetcode and let's try to figure it out how to go about solving this problem. That is public char next greater letter, and then you have a characters array, and char of target is there. So you will have to initialize the to start equals 0 and n will be equal to, this is not num sets, letters array dot length -1, and while loop we need to iterate, and we have to check for start less than or equal to end. Again, midpoint calculation should be done here, which is start plus end minus start divided by 2. So we're going to be going over this, and yeah, we need to check if the letters of mid is it less than or equal to target. If the letters of mid is less than or equal to target, then move the start pointer to mid plus 1. Otherwise, we need to move end is equal to mid minus 1. Okay, after while loop, then we have to return. What do we return? Letters of start, and letters start modulo letters dot length. Okay, that is because the start will be that and total number of letters in the array of characters, right? So we have to take the mod of that. So let's just go over this once more. You have two pointers. One is the start, which is initialized to 0, and the other one end pointing from the right end, and we need to make sure both that start is always less than or equal to end one, and find the midpoint and keep going over each and every letter and see if the midpoint is reached. If it is less than or equal to, then move the start pointer a bit, else the right pointer comes here, and keep doing that in the binary search. In the loop, we need to keep doing that, and after it comes out of the loop, we find the letters of start modulo the n. N is total number of letters in the character array. So I hope this was helpful, and yes, it's accepted and it's submitted. So I hope this was helpful. Please note down and practice this before the interview.